Summer is finally here. I hope you have some great plans to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, and make the most of everything our amazing communities have to offer. Before you head out to enjoy the season, let's take a few minutes to look at what's been happening in the Edmonton and tri-municipal real estate market. June continued to be one of the busiest months of the year for home sales, even though the average sale price eased slightly from May's peak of just over $490,000. One of the biggest stories this year continues to be inventory. After several months of strong listing activity, buyers now have far more homes to choose from than they did this same time last year. While new listings dipped slightly in June compared to May, it's not enough to change the overall trend. Inventory levels remain significantly higher than they were a year ago, creating a market with more choice, less urgency, and better opportunities for buyers while still offering sellers a healthy market. So, what happened in the greater Edmonton area during June? A total of 2,746 homes sold, making June the busiest month of the year so far. That's a 7.5% increase compared to May. Although sales were about 4% lower than June of last year, we also saw 4,475 new listings come onto the market. While that's a slight decrease from May, it's still more than 10% higher than June of 2025, showing that homeowners continue to take advantage of the busy summer market. Overall inventory continued to grow as well, increasing 2.9% from May and sitting more than 22% higher than this time of last year. Buyers now have considerably more options than they did throughout much of 2024 and early 2025. On the pricing side, the average residential sale price settled at around $483,000. That's down about 1.6% from May, but still 4.1% higher than June of last year, demonstrating that home values remain strong despite the increase in available inventory. The MLS Home Price Index benchmark price came in at $431,000, showing only a slight month-over-month decline, which points to a market that's becoming more balanced after several years of rapid price growth. Now let's take a closer look at what's been happening right here in Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, and Parkland County. The market overall has become a little more calm in comparison to the last few years. This has provided more time in some cases for buyers to shop for their dream home, and for sellers, it's become a time where staging, marketing, and pricing their listings appropriately has never become so important. In recent weeks, we've seen the historical slowdown in the first few weeks of summer as families' main focus becomes shifted to other things other than real estate. For single-family homes in Spruce Grove, inventory was up, with July starting out with 224 active listings with a lower median list price of just under $500,000. June sales were comparable month over month, with 97 sold with a median sale price of $470,000. At 31, the number of active condo listings in Spruce Grove rose at the start of July, but with a comparable median list price of almost $340,000. Sales rose slightly, with 13 reported, with a slightly higher median sale price of $231,000. When we take a look at single-family homes in Stony Plain to kick off the month of July, inventory was comparable, with 67 active listings, with a slightly lower median list price of almost $518,000. Month over month, June sales remained around the same, with 37 reported, with a median sale price of $446,000. At 10, the active condo listings in Stony Plain at the beginning of July had an increased median list price of just under $168,000. Month-over-month sales activity was comparable, with 8 sales reported, but with a lower median sale price of $199,500. At the beginning of July, with 122 listings, remained consistent in the country residential sector, but with a higher median list price of over $1 million. June saw a significant increase in sales, with 52 reported and with a slightly higher median sale price of $736,000. For vacant land in Parkland County, Again, the number of listings month over month was consistent with 110 active, but with a lower median list price of just under $300,000. The number of sales in this sector dropped slightly, with 6 reported with a higher median sale price of $270,000. So, what's the biggest takeaway this month? We're seeing a healthy summer market with strong sales activity, growing inventory, and home prices that continue to outperform last year, even as the market becomes more balanced. Whether you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or you're simply keeping an eye on the market, having the latest information can help you make confident real estate decisions. If you have any questions about what's happening in your neighborhood, or you'd like to know what your home is worth in today's market, I'd be happy to help. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing summer. Stay safe and enjoy the sunshine.